Well, hi, everybody, and a tremendous Thursday afternoon to you as we come your way from Sam Harvey Field on the campus of Glendale High School, where today the Nitros will play host to the Canyon Cowboys. The Nitros come into the contest with a record of 2-1-1. They're coming off a tie yesterday to Foothill Tech, a game that went 2 innings. Nobody could push a run across in that extra inning, so we ended up in a 2-2 tie. Prior to that, I guess if it's soccer or hockey, you could say you got a 2-game winning streak because you haven't lost with that tie. Prior to that, though, the Nitros did pick up a couple victories. They knocked off Desert Christian on Saturday, 19-2. And then prior to that, in come-from-behind walk-off fashion, they defeated Monroe 5-4. They opened up this season with a couple of losses, one to Arleta 10-3 and the other to Southgate 8-4. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they come in 2-2. They knocked off Highlands 6-0 and 9-1 in a doubleheader to open their season. They lost to Lancaster, the High Desert, by a score of 3-2, and then fell recently to San Marino by a score of 1-0. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Nitros defensively from left to right in the outfield. Ian Nord in left, Ethan Aldretti in center, and Joel Leon in right field. Joel had a pretty good over-the-shoulder Willie Mays Hayes-esque type catch in center field for a game saver. From third to first across the infield, Seth Harley at third, Darren Jenks at short, Dave and Edom at second, Nate Burke over at first, Nolan Wong behind the plate, and Trent Lusararian will be up on the mound. You take a look at the Nitros pitching this year. They're 2-2-1 with a team ERA of 4.94. They've pitched 34 innings, striking out 41, walking 32. They've given up 26 runs, only 24 earned, however. And that's really a good sign because last year they would give up a lot of runs but a few earned runs, which means the defense behind them has not been committing too many errors. We'll get more to that later. They've given up the 24 earned runs on 22 hits. And again, the 41 strikeout to 32 walk ratio is what you like to see, although still they give up too many free passes. On the year, they've also hit 5 batters, so that's 37 free passes that they've given up in their first 5 games. So Trent Lusararian will take the mound to get things going here for the Nitros in Game 6 of their season. He's pitched in 6 1/3 innings, striking out 6, walking 9. He's allowed 10 runs, only 6 of them earned on 6 hits. And he has an ERA of 6.67 with a record of 0-1, losing the season opener to Arleta by a score of 10-3. Let's take a look at the batting order for the visiting Cowboys coming from Canyon Country. Leading things off, number 8 in right field, Charles Harrison. Batting second in center field, number 11, Noah Blythe. Hitting third at shortstop, number 3, C.J. Dowell. Batting fourth at first base, number 15, Sebastian Arriaga. Hitting fifth at third base, number 22, Harold Boyce. Batting sixth, doing the pitching, number 28, Stephen Cornell. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 26, Jacob Garcia. Hitting eighth, the catcher, number 44, Tyler DeYoung. And batting ninth, rounding out the lineup, the second baseman, number 12, Aiden Litz. And then Jace Root will be the defender in the outfield for the Cowboys. So the Nitros coming into the contest 2-2-1. In the first inning of games this year, they've actually outscored their opponent by a score of 7-6. They've scored 4 runs in the 7 runs in the first inning while giving up only 6. So that's pretty good compared to what they did last year. Last year wasn't a very good year for first inning as the Nitros gave up 47 runs overall and only scored 9. As a team, the opposition hitting 160 against the Nitros, and they have an on-base percentage of 360. They have 17 singles, 3 doubles, 2 triples, so 17 singles, 5 extra base hits, 41 strikeouts, 32 walks, and 12 stolen bases. The Nitros with 17 stolen bases on the year. So here we go, the leadoff hitter standing in for the Cowboys, Charles Harrison, number 8, leading things off, batting from the right side. Hitting .308 on the season. He has 4 hits. He's driven in a run, and he has scored a run. He has an on-base percentage of .357, and he's played in the 4 games, all 4 games, in fact, that the Cowboys have played. And here's the first pitch of the ball game. taken high, ball one. Thanks for joining us here on EdomRocksRadio.com. Son Edom, Stuart Edom with you. Also, you can check out the live video stream at Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio.com. Next pitch, in there for strike. 1 ball, 1 strike as that one down around the knees. The Cowboys come out in their black, green, and yellow colors. Nitros in their white, red, and black colors. Here's the 1-1 offering from Trent, taken for strike 2, and so Trent now hitting the count. A ball and 2 strikes to Harrison. Again, a .308 hitter with 4 hits on the year. Against San Marino, he went 1 for 3, and that was played on March 6th, just a couple days ago. Pitch missing off the mark, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So he has a hit against Highland, then a multi-hit game against Highland in their second game of that doubleheader back on February 24th. He was held hitless in a loss to Lancaster and then picked up a base hit against San Marino. The 2-2 offering swung on. There's a line shot down the left field line. Nord giving chase. Harrison on his way to second, and he'll have a stand-up double to open things off here in the top of the first inning. So he got around on it and gave it a ride. And the leadoff hitter is aboard. And for Harrison, that is his first extra base hit of the season. That's one thing that the Nitros have been trying to avoid, is allowing the leadoff hitter to get aboard for the opposition in each inning. So that brings up Noah Blythe. Blythe hitting .200 on the year. Swings at the first pitch, sends it into center field for a base hit. That could score a run. Center fielder Aldretti drops it, comes up with it, firing towards the cutoff man, but not in time as the run scores, and Harrison rounding third and comes home. Would have been interesting to see if there was a play at the plate if Aldretti had fielded it cleanly, but he kind of bobbled it. But the base hit brings in a run, and the Cowboys on top, 1-0. So an RBI single for Blythe. And for Blythe, that's his first RBI of the season. And that brings to the plate C.J. Dowell, the shortstop for the Cowboys. Swinging at the pitch, and he fouls it off. So a 1 ball, 1 strike count as he took the first pitch for ball 1. Dowell, a sophomore, standing 5'10", 165 pounds. Hitting .286 on the season, has 4 hits, 3 RBI, and a run scored. Here's the 1-1 offering from Lou Sararian, and the pitch missing inside, ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. Dowell does have an extra base hit. That was a double. A right-handed hitter facing a right-handed pitcher. The next pitch from Trent is in the dirt, and that pushes the count to 3 balls and a strike. So Dowell, .286 hitter, 4 hits, 3 RBIs, a run scored in 4 games, was held hitless against San Marino in their last game. Prior to that, he opened up the season with 3 hits. There was a line shot over the third baseman, Harley. That's down the line. Nord tricked quickly toward the line to get it back in. Stopping at second is Blythe. And runners at first and second now for the Cowboys, and they've got 3 hits to start this ball game. A double and 2 singles. A double and a single down the left field line means they're getting around on the pitcher. And then a line drive base hit back up the middle that scored a run. That brings up Sebastian Arriaga, wearing number 15, another right-handed batter. And the pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Arriaga, a .364 hitter, has 4 hits, 3 RBIs, and 4 games played. Again, the Cowboys 2-2 coming into the contest. Next pitch, low and away, ball 2 from Trent. Again, another guy that had 3 hits, or I should say 3 games, consecutive games with a hit to open the season before the San Marino game in which he was held hitless. Of course, not a lot of hits going on when it's a 1-0 ball game in which San Marino got the victory over the Cowboys, as the next pitch is taken high and the count goes 3-0. So Trent now a pitch away from walking the bases loaded. He's going to have to come after him. He does have 3 RBI. He picked up 2 against Highland and 1 against Lancaster as he takes ball 4 and draws the walk, and Arriaga is aboard. The base is now loaded. First walk offered up by Trent, and that brings up Harold Boyce, the third baseman. wearing number 22, comes into the contest hitting 182. He's got 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Went 0 for 3 against San Marino. The base is juiced, and the pitch missing low, ball 1. So you've got Blythe down the line at third, Dowell at second, Arriaga over at first, a run across, and Harrison. He opened up with a double and came home on the base hit by Blythe. And the next pitch from Trent taken low, ball 2. So 2-0 the count. Nitros in a first inning jam to open things up here on this Thursday. The next pitch from Trent catches the outside corner for a strike. Going to need a few more of those. Again, 6 1/3 innings pitched. So not a whole lot of work as he delivers a pitch. It's a fly ball towards right center field. Aldretti out there in the gap makes the catch. Runners are going to tag. Coming home from third is Blythe. He will score. Going to third from second is Dowell. Another run across on the sacrifice fly. And it's 2-0 Cowboys. So an RBI for Boyce. That's his 3rd RBI of the season. We've got 1 away. Runners at the corners for the pitcher, Stephen Cornell, wearing number 28. Chance to help his cause with a runner at third. Now a double play can get you out of it. You got Darian at short, Davin at second. You've got the pitch over for a strike. 0-1 the count to Cornell. A .250 hitter, 3 hits, an RBI, and a run scored in 4 games played in the 2018 campaign as Trent offers up a pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A lot of activity going on campus today. You've also got a big track meet going on the football field. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2-0 Cowboys. Seats barely warm. The next pitch is a line shot. 1 hopper towards Davin at second. He goes to Jenks for 1. On to first. Not in time. The run comes across the score, making it 3-0. But they do get the force out at second base, and there's 2 away. So for Cornell, it will go as a fielder's choice. 4-3. He will pick up the RBI. And there's 3 runs across. And that brings up Jacob Garcia, the designated hitter, the 7th batter to come to the plate here this inning. And he takes a pitch for ball 1. And the next pitch from Trent to Garcia is taken for ball 2. 2-0 the count. So you've got 2 away, an opportunity to get out of it here. A runner at first, 3 runs across in the inning. The pitch is a fly ball towards center field. Aldretti going back. He's under it, camping there, makes the catch, and the inning comes to a close. But the damage is done here in the top of the first inning. For the Cowboys, they pick up 3 runs. They do that on 3 hits. There are no Nitro errors, and there was a man left on. So 3 hits, 3 runs, a man left on at the end of half an inning. Cowboys 3, Nitros coming up. We're back after this here on EdenRocksRadio.com. Arroyo Vista Inn is a historic bed and breakfast centrally located in the hills of South Pasadena, just 15 minutes from downtown L.A. They offer 9 unique rooms with beautiful views, cozy beds, and modern amenities. Enjoy impeccable service, daily breakfast, and afternoon refreshments. All rates include breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and tax. Check them out on the web at arroyovistainn.com or call them at 323-478-7300. Are you in the market for real estate services? Then you need Michelle Downing. Michelle combines years of experience and knowledge to get the job done right. Michelle Downing is a founding partner of Partners Trust Real Estate in Pasadena. Whether buying or selling, you need Michelle Downing. She will help you find the residence that is perfect for you. Call Michelle at 626-696-4848. Check her out on the web at thepartnerstrust.com.
Speed.
So back here at Sam Harvey Field on the campus of Glendale High School. Son Edom with you. Go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Cowboys defensively as they enjoy a 3-0 lead after a half an inning. From left to right in the outfield, Jace Root, Noah Blythe, Charles Harrison. From third to first across the infield, Harold Bice, C.J. Dowell. Aiden Litz and Sebastian Arriaga. Behind the plate, Tyler DeYoung and Stephen Cornell up on the mound for the Cowboys. And anytime you have a pitcher take the mound and you've got a 3-0 lead before you've thrown a first pitch, that's pretty good. So Cornell on the season, he's 1-0. He's appeared in one game. He went 5 1/3 innings. Only allowed 3 hits, gave up no runs. He struck out 8 and walked 4. He's a junior, right-handed pitcher. Kind of a tall, lanky dude up on the mound. Leading things off for the Nitros, David Edom, followed by Ethan Aldredi, and then Darian Jenks, and if anyone should get on, Joel Leone. Edom comes into the contest hitting .333. He has 4 singles and a double. He's been hit by a pitch 4 times. He scored 6 times, driven in 5. He's also walked 4 times, has 10 stolen bases. His on-base percentage, .565. So he will look to lead things off. Yesterday he reached on a walk to open the Nitros offense and then was forced out at second on a 4-6-3 double play. He got on his first 4 times against Desert Christian, and he takes a pitch outside, ball 1. So 1-0 the count. Looking to get things going. If he can get on base, corner's playing in. Pitch catches the corner, low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So right-handed batter standing in. The next offering was able to hold up on a check swing on a pitch low and away, and the count goes to 2-1. He had a 4-game hit streak coming into the contest, or into the season before the Foothill Tech game, in which he was held hitless. There's ball 3, 3-1 the count. He has 4 walks. Has been hit by a pitch 4 times. Got hit twice against Monroe, and he made Monroe pay with a walk-off single to win the game. Here's the 3-1 offering. Swinging, that's popped up. Shallow right field, playable. The outfielder coming in. Harrison there is to make the catch, and we've got 1 down. And that brings up Ethan Aldredi hitting .214. No, check that. He's hitting .385 on the season. He has 5 singles. He's walked 3 times, scored 4, driven in a run, and has 2 stolen bases. His on-base percentage of .500, meaning every time he comes to the plate, half the time he reaches base, swings, and fouls the pitch off. Strike 1. He likes to swing the bat. Yesterday, he saw in his first 8 pitches, he swung 7 times. Not typical of your number 2 hitter. Usually you like to see him take some pitches, maybe put a bunt or 2 down, move some runners over. Here's the 0-1 offering, a curveball taken high from Cornell. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So Darian Jenks on deck. Nitros looking to get back into the win column after the tie yesterday. 2-2 in 8 innings. Here's the next pitch. In there for strike 2. Look back at some of the games. The Nitros out-hit, even though they lost, they out-hit Arleta 7-4, out-hit Southgate 8-6. In fact, they've out-hit every single opponent that they played this year. The pitch taken outside, and the count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. So they've been able to put the bat on the ball. They've been able to get runners on, but in a couple of occasions, they've had a hard time cashing in. Here's the next offering from Cornell. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. So Aldredi strikes out, 2 away in the inning. First strikeout of the contest, and that will bring up Darian Jenks. Jenks hitting 3rd in the lineup. Wearing number 16, batting .316 on the season, has 6 hits, all of them singles. He's scored 5 times. He's driven in 5, couple stolen bases, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. And the first pitch is a curveball inside, ball 1. He also has an on-base percentage, does Jenks, of .412. So Cornell into the windup, and here's the 1-0 offering. Fastball taken high, and it's 2-0. So he went 3-1 to Davin before Davin flew out to right field. He got Aldredi to swing and a miss on a 2-2 count, and now he's 2-0 to Jenks. 3-0, bottom of the first. Here's the next offering. Fastball taken outside, and the count goes to 3-0. Nitros left the bases loaded a couple times yesterday. They left them in the third and the fifth, I believe it was. And in the fifth, they did pick up 2 runs, but they could have just gotten another one as Jenks draws the walk with ball 4 low and away. If they could have just picked up one more, they would have gotten the victory. They didn't seem like they came ready to play yesterday. Maybe the 19-2 win kind of gave them some false confidence. So Jenks is aboard with the walk, and that brings up Joel Leone. And for Jenks, that is his second walk of the season. Leone hitting .222, struggling as of late, has 4 hits, all of them singles. He's driven in 3, scored 3 times, walked a couple times, and stole a base. Jenks with his lead away from first, and the pitch taken low, ball 1. So that's 4 consecutive pitches out of the zone for Cornell. I believe for Cornell, that was his 4th walk offered up on the season. Let's go back and check that. That's his 5th walk, so he's offered up 5 walks on the year up on the mound. There's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball waved at and missed by the lefty. So the count evens, ball and a strike. So Cornell, the junior, up on the mound. Again, his 2nd appearance. Takes a look over to first. Drives Jenks back to the bag. He got the victory against Highland 9-1. When you get a lot of run support, it's easy to pick up the victory as the fastball is high and outside to the left-handed hitting Leone. 2-1. Struck out 8, walked 4, did not give up a run. 3 hits, pretty good outing for the season opener. Faced 23 batters. So made quick work of Highland in the season opener. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Cornell. Breaking ball, swung on, fouled off. So the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Joel had that great over-the-shoulder catch in center field. Kind of saved the day for the Nitros yesterday. It was Willie Mays style. Going away from the infield, running pretty much straight away dead center, and hauled it in. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Jenks with his lead away from first. Here's the offering on the way. Fastball high and outside, ball 3. And it looks like perhaps Cornell might be the type of pitcher, although it'll be yet to be determined, but the type of pitcher that when nobody's on and you're in your groove, cruising right along, you're on the money. But then once you get somebody on base and you have to split your attention with the batter and a base runner, might throw him off a bit. Got a full count. Let's see if Jenks should be going here with 2 outs. Not going. And the pitch is ball 4. He should have been going on a full count with 2 outs. So back-to-back walks now offered up by Cornell. Jenks at second, Leone at first. And we've got a timeout now as the catcher DeYoung goes out to talk to his pitcher. And that will bring up Bryce Wong. Wong hitting .416 on the season, has 5 hits, all of them singles. He's driven in 2, so a chance for him to pick up another RBI here with a runner on at second and try to cut into this 3-0 deficit as the race looks like a relay race going on the track during the track and field meet. Infield playing back behind the runners, except Boyce over at third. He's even with the bag. Here's the pitch to the plate. In there for a strike. So 0-1 the count to Wong. Left-handed batter. Kind of a luxury for the Nitros. They've got a couple lefties that they can throw into the lineup. I think they've got 3 here today. Cornell checks the runner at second, is ready and deals. And the fastball's taken high. And the count evens at a ball and a strike to Nolan Wong. Last year, Wong as a sophomore, he hit .194 in the pre-league season, which are these tournaments. Like this is now the Babe Herman tournament that they're in. They finished up the SoCal Invitational yesterday. And then he came back in at .250 in league play. There's the next pitch. Swinging, that's fouled off. Third base side, back out of play. And for Wong now down in the count of ball and 2 strikes. And for Cornell, he's a pitch away from getting out of it. So with 2 strikes, Wong has to be up there protecting the plate. On deck, the designated hitter, Thomas Kovarik. Kovarik started yesterday. His second start. Just a sophomore. And gets the tie. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, missing outside, and the count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. So after today, the Nitros, they will have a long break. They will next be in action on Wednesday from South Pasadena, taking on the Tigers. I believe that's where Coach Chan went to high school. So 3-0 here, Cowboys, in the bottom of the first inning. Runners with their leads. Jenks away from second. Leon with a big lead from first. And the next pitch is high and outside. Ball 3, and the count runs full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runners should be going. That means they could get a big jump here, and a base hit would definitely score Jenks if he goes. And again, Leon with a big lead at first, not being held on by Arriaga. There go the runners, the pitch swinging. There's a ground ball towards right field. That's going to get into right field for a base hit. The right fielder, Harrison, is up with it. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. Jenks scores. Going to third is Wong on the, or check that, going to third is Leon on the RBI single by Wong. The Nitros on the board, and it's 3-1. It was a good thing Jenks was going on the pitch because that was a closer throw to the plate than the Nitros would have liked. So an RBI single for Wong. He picks up his 6th hit of the season, 6th single, and his 3rd RBI. And the first run across is an earned run, and that's the first hit of the ball game for the Nitros as well, as Cornell gets a visit from the coach out on the mound. And now the umpire make his way out there to break it up. So 3-1 now the score here in the bottom of the first inning. Cowboys got 3 in the top of the first. Nitros answering. And this little Riley coming with 2 outs. So that will bring up Thomas Kovarik. He's hitting .250 on the season, has 2 singles, 2 RBI, 2 runs scored, and 2 walks. And then if you're talking about multiples of 2 for you math majors, he has 4 strikeouts. The Nitros come into the contest hitting .289 as a team, 41 singles, 2 doubles. And they have an on-base percentage of .402. So Wong taking his lead away from first. Arriaga holding him on there. And the pitch to the plate is swung on and missed, strike 1. So the Cowboys send 7 men to the plate in their half of the first inning, scoring 3 runs. Kovarik is the 6th batter to come to the plate. And the Nitros with 1 run across. Wong with his lead from first. Here's the pitch from Cornell. Breaking ball missing inside, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. So the Nitros with those 2 victories here in their first 5 games, off to a better start than they were last year. They only had 2 wins all of last year. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Cornell. Swinging, that's fouled off. Count moves to ball and 2 strikes. The 2 wins last year, one against Golden Valley Merced, 5-3, and then the 8-3 victory over Pasadena, both coming on this field. So the Desert Christian victory could have been the first road victory. I'd go back and look at it, but it could be the first road victory for the Nitros in a couple of years. There goes the pitch. Double clutch by the catcher. Now you've got 2 guys in a rundown. They're going to come to the plate, and they're going to hose out Leon at the plate. So Wong took off from first, trying to get into a rundown. The catcher threw down to second. The shortstop, Dowell, caught it. And then Leon broke towards home plate, and he gets thrown out, does Leon, at the plate. So the rally is killed as the Nitros run themselves out of an inning. It will go 2-6-2 on the putout. And that means Kovarik will open up the second inning as the leadoff hitter. So for the Nitros, they do pick up a run. They do that on a hit, and they leave a man. So at the end of 1 complete here at Sam Harvey Field on the campus of Glendale High School, Cowboys 3, Nitros 1. We're back after this.
Do your child a favor and open a checking and savings account for them at Los Angeles Federal Credit Union. Los Angeles Federal Credit Union helps young people make smart financial choices with free financial literacy classes and low-rate loan programs customized for first-time borrowers. Great customer service, financially secure, Los Angeles Federal Credit Union is the smart choice for you and your child's future. Visit them online at www.lafcu.org. Los Angeles Federal Credit Union, your financial source for life.
Fair Oaks Orthodontics in South Pasadena provides family-friendly care for the entire family. Their team is second to none when it comes to a caring and generous staff. Dr. Craig Chung and Dr. Leslie Jung believe that everybody deserves to have a beautiful smile. They are also Invisalign certified, meaning clear braces. Located at 1318 Fair Oaks Avenue, Suite A in South Pasadena. Call them at 626-795-5978. Check them out on the web at cjsmiles.com. That's Fair Oaks Orthodontics in South Pasadena. And we will be in South Pasadena next Wednesday as the Nitros take on the Tigers at South Pasadena High School. So 3-1 here as we go to the second inning. It's the Nitros and the Cowboys, and due up for Canyon, you've got DeYoung, Litz, and Harrison, 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup. The Cowboys sent 7 men to the plate in that first inning, plating 3 runs. And for Trent, he comes out for his second inning of work, and the first pitch of the second inning is taken for a ball high and outside. So in that first inning, he gave up 3 runs, all earned, on 3 hits and a walk. DeYoung comes into the contest hitting 125. He's appeared in 3 games, and the next pitch is low and away, ball 2. So hitting a $125, he has an on-base percentage of 125. He has 1 hit and a run scored, and all that came back in the season opener against Highland. The pitch swung on, fouled off over the third base dugout. 2 balls and a strike. So he went 1 for 4 against Highland. He went 0 for 2 against Lancaster, and then against San Marino, 0 for 2 just a couple days ago. He has a strikeout in each of the 3 games he's appeared in. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Trent is ready and deals, and the pitch swinging. There's a ground ball foul up the third baseline. And the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes. So the Cowboys over the years they're 121, 225, and 3 since about the 04-05 season. 61, 86, and 3 in non-league play. Now, their league has changed over the years as the pitch is low and inside. But right now, as the count runs full, they're in the Foothill League with West Ranch, Golden Valley, Saugus Heart, and Valencia. The Foothill League, there's a swinging line drive into center field. That drops in for a base hit. Aldretti up with it. He'll get it back in, and DeYoung is aboard with an inning opening single. 4th hit of the ball game for the Cowboys. Foothill League was the league that consisted of, I believe, Canyon, Saugus Heart, and then Burbank and Burroughs. And then somewhere along the way, Burbank and Burroughs joined the Pacific League, and that's when those schools out there like West Ranch, Golden Valley, and so forth started to pop up along the Santa Clarita Valley. So a runner at first, that brings up the number 9 hitter, Aiden Litz. And he takes the first pitch for ball 1. Litz wearing number 12, standing in, hitting a $125 on the season. In 4 games, he has a hit and an RBI. And the pitch swinging, it's popped up toward the first base dugout. Berg coming over, and he can't make the catch as the ball comes out of his glove as he is able to get a glove on it, and it's just a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. So Litz with his only hit of the season coming against Highland. Seems like a lot of people got their only hit against Highland. Here's the 1-1. The runner goes. The pitch is high. The ball, the throw down to second. Not in time. Now it gets away from the second base area. And a stolen base for DeYoung. So 2 balls and a strike to count to Litz with the leadoff hitter, Harrison, on deck. 3-1, Canyon here in the second inning. Trent laboring here in his first 2 innings pitched. 3 runs, 4 hits for the Cowboys with a runner at second. Here's the pitch, showing bunt. Pitch is taken low, ball 3. So with nobody out and a runner at second, maybe looking to move him over or maybe bluffing, but the count moves to 3 balls and a strike. The next pitch waved at and missed, and the count runs full, 3-2. So Trent could use a strikeout here. Help his cause. He had 2 strikeouts against Arleta and 4 against Monroe in that victory. But he was not the winning pitcher as Darian Jenks got the win in relief. The next pitch is fouled off, and the count remains full at 3-2. So on deck, Charles Harrison. In the second inning of ball games this year for the Nitros, they have scored a run and they've given up a run. Swinging, there's a ground ball toward short, backhanded by Jenks. Sets, fires across the diamond, and not in time as it was hit deep in the hole. Birch trying to stretch, but it will be an infield hit. Holding at second is DeYoung. So that's the 5th hit of the ball game. So runners at first and second, nobody out for the leadoff hitter, Charles Harrison. He doubled and scored in his first at-bat. Yesterday, defensively, Foothill Tech, they were able to get men aboard, but the Nitros were able to shut them down without scoring the runs as the pitch is low, ball 1. And so for the Dragons yesterday in the 4th inning, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th, they got the leadoff hitter on and left him at third. Next pitch is taken high to Harrison. And so with a 2-2 ball game, any one of those runs could have won the ball game for them. So Nitros defensively able to shut them down and preserve the tie. The pitch swung on and popped foul. And so Harrison with a 2-ball, 1-strike count. 1 for 1 with the double. That was his first extra base hit of the season. Trent turns towards second. Nothing doing. That drives the runner back to the bag. So DeYoung at second. He opened up the inning with a single. Litz with an infield base hit. And the next pitch swinging, that is popped up towards right field. Leone coming in, still coming in. He's there to make the catch. In shallow right field, the runners have to hold, and we've got one down. So Harrison is retired with a fly ball to right field, and that brings up Noah Blythe, the center fielder. He's 1 for 1. He singled, drove in a run, and scored himself back in the first inning. So 3-1 is the score. Here in the top of the second inning, Cowboys with the lead, and they're threatening for more. Trent working from the stretch is ready and deals, and the pitch showing bunt is low, and he takes the pitch, does Blythe. 1-0 the count. Didn't really keep track, but the theme right now is that Trent's first pitch to each batter has been a ball. The next pitch is ball 2. And he's been behind in the count quite a bit, which gives the advantage to the hitter. As a pitcher, you like to work ahead in the count. Usually it's get your first pitch over for a strike, and work from there. Here's the 2-0. Swinging, that's popped foul. First base side, back out his play toward the shot put area, and actually lands on the football stand. Spectators there watching the track meet. 2 balls, 1 strike to count to Blythe. Noah Blythe wearing number 11. Manny Mota's old number. Pitch missing low and away. So 3 balls and a strike. Blythe looking for his first RBI of the season with a runner at second. And there's the next offering from Trent in there for strike 2, and the count runs full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 1 out, runners at first and second, double play gets you out of it. Nitros have turned 3 double plays on the year. Swinging, there's a fly ball that's going to dunk into right center field. That's going to score a couple runs as there's nobody there to pick it up. Leone finally gets over there to get it. 1 run comes in, and that's going to be it as a double by Blythe drives in a run, and that makes it 4-1 Cowboys. So DeYoung scores on the double. Litz stops at third, and Blythe picks up his second RBI of the season, and he's of the game, in fact, and he's halfway to the cycle. And, in fact, it is his second RBI of the season as well. So Litz scores. I check that. DeYoung scores. Litz is still at third. And what is that, the 6th hit? 6th hit of the ball game as Coach Chan heads to the mound to talk to his crew. Anytime your leadoff hitter gets on, the chances of scoring increases. When you get runners at first and second with nobody out, of course, the chances go up, and then you know the rest of it. So you've got Litz down the line at third. You've got Blythe at second. You've got one away, a run across. It's 4-1 Cowboys. And that brings to the plate C.J. Dowell. Right-handed batter swinging a Mariucci bat, and the pitch is low, ball one. Good stop by Wong behind the plate to keep the ball in front of him. Dowell 1 for 1, singled and scored back in the first inning. Dowell with 3 RBI, looking for more. Got a couple ducks on the pond as the next pitch is low and away. The infield drawn in now with 1 out and runners at second and third. He does have an extra base hit. It was a double. Swinging, pops it up. Shallow left field. Nord coming in, still coming in. Now the center fielder's going to call him off, so Aldretti makes the catch and then fires one toward the plate. The runners hold, and we've got 2 away with Litz still at second and Blythe, or Litz still at third and Blythe at second. So 2 away for Sebastian Arriaga, the first baseman. He walked and was forced out at second on a fielder's choice. We've got 2 away. And the first pitch over for a strike. 0-1 the count. Again, a .364 hitter coming into the contest with a walk. Here's the next offering from Trent, taken low and away. That was the 3rd walk of the season for Arriaga in his first at-bat. He's also been hit by a pitch once. Here's the 1-1 offering. Fastball, swinging. There's a ground ball in the left field for a base hit. That scores 1. Nord up with it. Here comes the throw to the plate as the runner's coming home. Not in time. 2 runs across on the base hit. So Arriaga picks up 2 RBI, 2 more runs across. Three in the inning, and that makes it 6-1 Cowboys. So 6 runs on 7 hits as the pitch is low, ball 1 to Harold Boyce. He flew out to center field, a sacrifice fly driving in Blythe in his first at-bat. Next pitch taken for ball 2, 2-0. So Boyce at the plate with a runner at first. The next pitch swinging, that's fouled off, first base side. And that goes over toward the track. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. 6-1. Cowboys leading here in the second inning. They got 3 in the first and 3 here in the second. They're on pace to score 21 runs. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3, 3-1. Runner with his lead from first. That's Arriaga. And the next offering is high, ball 4. So Boyce draws the walk. Second walk offered up by Trent. Runners at first and second, and that brings up pitcher Stephen Cornell. He's the 8th batter to come to the plate here this inning. The Cowboys sent 7 men to the plate last inning, scoring 3 runs. And now you've got the 8th batter coming to the plate. 3 runs across, runners at first and second, so the Cowboys looking for more. The pitch swinging. There's a line shot towards Jenks at short. He one-hops it, and the umpire says he didn't catch it. Now he has to throw to first, and he throws it away. That's going to bring home a run as Arriaga scores. Boyce goes to third. And runners at the corners with another run across. Jenks saying he caught the ball, but the umpire saying it hit the dirt. And so Boyce, goes to third. Cornell the first on the error. And no RBI. So 4 runs across. Coach Chan going out to talk to the umpire about the play. The umpire did point to the ground, saying that Jenks short-hopped it. And he thought he caught it, so Jenks started walking off the field and then realized the umpire said it was a no catch, and then tried to throw it to first, and he threw it away, and a run scores. So you've got 2 away, and that brings up Jacob Garcia, the designated hitter. He flew out to center field his first time up. The pitch bouncing to the plate, ball 1. He's the 9th man to come to the plate this inning for the Cowboys. 4 runs across in the inning. 7-1 is the score. And the next pitch, a strike letter high. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So Garcia, number 26. Didn't have any stats on him. Might be his first time playing. There's a hopper, chopper towards third. Harley, the hopper towards Harley. He throws it away. Burke can't dig it out. Another run comes across as Boyce scores. Now Cornell rounding third. And he's going to come. Here's the throw to the plate, and Wong can't handle it. And another run scores. And now moving away from second is Garcia, but he will hold there. So Boyce scores, Cornell scores, and the train is off the tracks for the Nitros here in this second inning. 6 runs across, making it 9-1. And an error by Harley, back-to-back errors. Yeah, it's 9. Swinging, there's a drive towards left field. That's going to land in for a base hit. Nord tracks it down. Merry-go-round continues as Garcia comes in to score. And a base hit for DeYoung as the Cowboys bat around here in the second inning. And I believe that's going to do it for Trent. We're going to have a pitching change. We'll take a break. We'll come back after this.
Ladies, are you looking to rearrange your room? Don't leave it in the hands of your man. Let Interiors by Jada provide you with a design concept that will make your room feel comfortable and be beautifully functional. Interiors by Jada is dedicated to giving you a perfectly designed space any place in your home. Whether it be the living room, kitchen, bedroom, or bath, their focus is to make each space a place of beauty while creating functionality and use. Put your room in the hands of the professionals. Contact Interiors by Jada at 818-481-8992 or check them out on the web at www.interiorsbyjada.com. Tequila's Restaurant in Burbank offers the best authentic Mexican food at great prices, including lunch Monday through Thursday for only $5.99 and dinner buffets for only $7.99. Enjoy a great all-you-can-eat brunch on both Saturdays and Sundays. Go to their website, www.tequilasrestaurant.com, for the latest specials and download coupons for even greater savings. Tequila's Restaurant is located at 4310 West Magnolia Boulevard in Burbank on the corner of Pass Avenue. Call them 818-845-7217. Flowers Talk in Burbank is a nice family-run flower shop with the best prices in town. At Flowers Talk, you will find a wide selection of floral arrangements, or you can select the flowers of your choice in their do-it-yourself section. Stop by Flowers Talk in Burbank and let their expert staff help you create the best flower arrangement. If they don't have it, they will get it for you. Mention Burbank or Burroughs High School and receive 10% off your entire order. Flowers Talk, located at 2460 West Victory Boulevard in Burbank, or on the web at www.flowerstalkburbank.com. Jody Maroney's Sausage Kingdom in Glendale offers their world-famous gourmet of sausage sandwiches, grilled and served on their fresh-baked onion roll. Choose from a variety of delicious sandwiches off their menu, including the hot Italian, bratwurst, Polish, and chicken apple, or perhaps one of Jody Maroney's hot dogs, such as the giant Kobe beef, the Coney Island, or their Chicago style. Jody Maroney's located in the Americana on Brown Boulevard. You can also check them out on the web at jodymaroney.com. That's Jody Maroney's Sausage Kingdom, home of the hot dog.
So we're back with a pitching change. Joel Leone will take the mound, a left-handed pitcher. Yeah, so Ian Nord goes to right field. as the first pitch from Leon is over for a strike. That was a ball? I thought the umpire said strike. Oh, wide. So Ethan Aldretti goes to left field, and we got a new center fielder. As the next pitch is ball 2-0. So Leon in his first appearance pitching for the Nitros this year. And he inherits a runner at first, and that runner is DeYoung. Left-handed pitcher deals, and the pitch is swung on and fouled off toward the track. So Trent goes an inning and 2/3, allowing 10 runs, I believe 7 earned on 8 hits and 2 walks. And a couple of mental miscues again on the part of the Nitros and some throwing errors, extending the inning and allowing the Cowboys to get some freebies. Next pitch is low, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. So Litz at the plate, the number 9 hitter. He's the 11th batter to come to the plate this inning. Swinging, he fouls that off down the right field line. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to count, 2 outs. Let's see if Leon can get out of it here. Breaking ball waved at and missed. Strike 3. Wong tags the batter, and the inning mercifully comes to a close. So Leon goes a third of an inning, gets the strikeout, ends the inning, but the damage is done. 7 runs come across for the Cowboys. They do that. 5 hits. They do leave a man on, and there were a couple of errors for the Nitros. So we head to the bottom of the second, 10-1. Cowboys in command. We're back after this.
You're a whole new generation. You're dancing through the day. You're grabbing for the magic on the run. You're a whole new generation. You're loving what you do. I put a Pepsi in the motion, but that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. 'Cause I'm down and taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. You're a whole new generation. You're a whole new generation. You're a whole new generation. You're a whole new generation.
So we head to the home half of the second inning, 10-1. Was it 10 runs, 8 hits? No errors for the Cowboys. A run, a hit, and a couple of errors for the Nitros. Game's almost, well, it's 45 minutes old, and we're only in the second. Kovarik will lead things off for the Nitros, a right-handed hitter. He pitched yesterday, got a no decision. And the first pitch from Cornell, waved at and missed, strike 1. Kovarik was at the plate when Leon was gunned down at home on a 2-6-2 putout as Wong was trying to get into a rundown to try to steal a run. There's a drive into right, or check that left center field. That's going to drop in. That's going to go to the fence. Kovarik on his way to second. He's going to have a double, and that's going to be about it. So a opening double for Kovarik for the Nitros here in the second inning, or as they say, a leadoff double, if you want the lingo. That's a good hit for him. So the second hit of the ball game for the Nitros puts a runner at second. That brings up Nate Burke. Didn't even get a chance to tell you that Kovarik was hitting .250 on the season. That's his third hit, and it's a single. So we got delay in the action as Cornell has to tie his shoe. That brings up Nate Burke. He's 3 for 6, hitting .500. 3 singles, an RBI, 3 runs scored, and 2 walks. Had a pretty big game on Saturday, as the pitch is over for a strike. He pitched against Desert Christian, and he also went 1 for 2 at the plate with a single, couple of walks, an RBI, and a couple of runs scored. That was his debut pitching. Next pitch swung on, fouled back. And then Burke came back yesterday and got 2 more hits. A multi-hit ball game. So 0-2 the count to Burke. With a runner at second, Seth Harley on deck. Cornell in his second inning of work, working from the stretch with a runner on. Checks the runner at second. Now he's ready and deals, and the pitch is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Burke, from my understanding, did not play high school baseball last year. Was up at St. Francis, transferred in. Is now playing, contributing. Has a hit against Desert Christian, has 2 hits against Foothill Tech. Kovaric with his lead from second. Nobody defensively around him, and we've got time at the plate. Well, I guess he did go 0 for 2 against Southgate. If that's the case, I'm going to have to recheck these stats. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. Second strikeout of the game for Cornell. We've got 1 away in the inning, and that brings up Seth Harley. Harley hitting a $125. He's 2 for 8, a couple singles, 3 walks, and a run scored. And now we don't have Harley in the lineup. We have Andrew Doe. So Doe hitting in place of Harley. And Doe is 125, a $125 on the season, 1 for 8 with a single. Here's a walk and a run scored. Kovaric away from second. Here's the pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss, chasing a fastball upstairs, and he's down in the count now, 0-2. If you do come out to the ball game here at home, we do have snacks. Got a cup of noodles, got M&Ms, got Skittles, got chips. So it is quite comfortable to play baseball, to be a fan and watch baseball as the pitch is fouled off here at Glendale High School. So 0-2 the count to Doe. Taking the place of Harley. With a runner at second, RBI opportunity, a chance to pick up his first RBI, a sophomore right-handed hitter. Cornell checks the runner at second. Kovaric with the lead, nobody defensively around him. And the breaking ball taken high. The ball and 2 strikes to count to Doe. Kovaric could get a bigger lead if he wanted to because there's just nobody around him. Second baseman is way off the bag on the second base side. Shortstop way off the bag on the shortstop side. They have no fear of Kovaric stealing third. And now we've got time at the plate. Doe asking for it and getting it. So Kovaric opened the inning with a double, and then Burke striking out. Now Doe at the plate. Kind of like a law firm, Kovaric, Burke, and Doe. Breaking ball taken low. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Doe wearing number 4. He got a base hit against Southgate for his lone hit. It was a single. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. The pitch from Cornell. Fastball taken high, ball 3. So the count full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ian Nord due up next. So that must mean Doe is in center field. Defensively, if Nord does come up, because the only change would be Doe for Harley, unless he's just pinch hitting. And Harley re-enters defensively. We'll have to see. So here's the payoff pitch upcoming from Cornell. Swinging, there's a ground ball towards second base. Litz has it, up with it, goes to first in time for the out. Advancing to third on the play is Kovaric, and we've got 2 down. 4-3 on the putout, and that brings up Ian Nord, a left-handed batter. And this will be his first plate appearance of the season, also a sophomore. He did appear in the first game of the season on the mound. Faced 5 batters, walked 5 batters. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. Left-handed batter awaits. Takes a pitch inside, ball 1. He has a chance to pick up an RBI, too, with a runner at third. During the summer league, I think he was tops on the team in hits. Him and David were competing. I think David beat him out. But they were both right up there, neck and neck. They had competition going on during the summer league. Pitch in there for a strike. So he can't hit the ball. He can put the bat on the ball. Needs to find the gap here, put it in play, and find some green grass somewhere and score a run with 2 outs. A ball and a strike. The next pitch from Cornell. Catches the outside corner, and now Nord down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. So Cornell looking to get out of it from the stretch. He's ready and deals, and the pitch swinging. There's a little flare towards short. Dowell has it, and the inning comes to a close. So no runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left on. At the end of 2, Cowboys lead at 10-1, and we are back after this.
Sometimes I dream that he is me. Got to see that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move, I dream I groove, like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
I wanna be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
Be like mine.
Be like Mike,
Oh,
be like Mike.
yeah I try. Just need to fly.
Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move,
Dream I groove, like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
wanna be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
Oh, be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
So we head to the top of the 3rd inning with the Nitros trailing the Cowboys from Canyon High School 10-1. Canyon might be familiar. Remember back in the 80s with football, Coach Welch. I think the football stadium is named after him too, Bob Welch. He went down then to Rancho Santa Margarita, I think was his last stop. And so Leon comes out for his first full inning of work, and he throws up a first pitch strike. To Charles Harrison, the leadoff hitter, and then offers up the next pitch for a ball. So we are in the 3rd. The Cowboys sent 11 men to the plate, getting 7 runs last inning to blow this thing wide open, and now Leon hits the batter. And so Harrison is aboard, being hit by the pitch. That is the 5th hit batter for the Nitros pitching staff this year. So runner at first, and that brings up Noah Blythe. He's 1 for 2, has a single and a double halfway to the cycle. 2 RBI, 2 runs scored. Swinging, pops it up toward the right side. The second baseman, David, there to make the catch. Retreating to first is Harrison, and we've got 1 down. So 1 away for C.J. Dowell, the shortstop, wearing number 3. Singled and scored in the first, flew out to center field in the second, so he's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch from Leon. Missing outside, ball 1. So Dowell with 4 hits on the season coming in today, picked up his 5th. He's got 4 singles and a double. His on-base percentage was .333 as Leon throws to first, not in time, more of a token throw over there to let Harrison know that Joel's thinking about him. The 3rd inning has always been the big inning. Both teams, the opposition combined and the Nitros, have scored 14 runs each. There's a base hit towards center field. And now you've got runners at first and second. So Dowell with his 2nd hit of the ball game. Got runners on at first and second with 1 out. 9th hit of the game for the Cowboys. First offered up by Leon. And that will bring to the plate number 15, Sebastian Arriaga. He walked and singled, scored a run, driven in 2. His base hit drove in 2 last inning. He's got a chance for some more with a runner at second, and the pitch taken high, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Arriaga. Came in hitting .364, so his average will go up. An on-base percentage of .500, and again, that will go up. Pitch catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike the count to Leon. Or to Arriaga with Leon pitching. He shakes off a sign, does Joel. Runners with their leads, infield playing back behind the runners, outfield playing straight away. Pitch outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. So Joel up on the mound, a left-handed pitcher. His first appearance this season on the mound. Did not play last year as a junior. Played freshman and sophomore season. Offers up the next pitch, swinging. There's a fly ball towards center field. Whoever's out there makes the catch. Runners have to hold, and we've got 2 away. Have we seen who's out there yet? That looks like Adrian Cole. Yeah, I believe that's Adrian Cole out in center field. And Andrew Doe at third base. Swinging, there's a ground ball towards Jenks at short. Bobbled it, comes up with it, fires across the diamond to first in time, and the inning comes to a close. So 6-3 on the putout, and the Cowboys are shut out for the first time in an inning here today. There were no runs, a hit batter, 2 men left on. At the end of 2.5, 10-1, Cowboys on top. We are back after this.
And a smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile. A Coke and a smile.
So we head to the home half of the third inning. Nitros trailing by a score of 10-1, and due up for Glendale. You have the top of the lineup: Edom, Aldretti, and Jenks. Edom 0 for 1. He flew out to right field his first time up. See if they can get something going here in the third inning. Again, the Nitros this year have scored 14 runs in the third inning. They can use a big inning here to get back into this. Overall, they've scored 33 runs on 43 hits while committing 8 errors coming into the game. Their opposition, 26 runs, 22 hits, and 12 errors. So number 7 at the plate. 0 for 3 yesterday, a couple walks, couple strikeouts. Had a 2-hit game against Desert Christian. Had 5 plate appearances on Saturday. Got on 4 times. So Cornell out for his 3rd inning of work. And the first pitch swung on and fouled off. So strike 1 to count to the leadoff hitter. Batting from the right side. 10 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Cowboys. A run, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Nitros. Here's the 0-1 offering from Cornell. Swinging, that's fouled off. First base side, back out of play. And that's going to land near the spectators of the track and field meet. Luckily, nobody got hit by the ball. Nothing and 2 the count. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swinging, goes after a pitch up in the zone, and he pops it up. The first baseman, Arriaga's there to make the catch, and we've got 2 down. Last night in that tie ball game, it was the last inning, the 8th inning. The umpire told David that he couldn't see the pitches coming in, and he was just going to call whatever pitch he wanted. And so kind of a lackluster ending to the game yesterday. Umpire probably should have just called the game if he couldn't see the pitches coming in. Could pose to be a hazardous situation. One down for Aldretti. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. And he takes a pitch high, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Aldretti had a base hit yesterday, went 1 for 3. Next pitch taken high, ball 2, 2-0. He actually has a 4-game hit streak. A hit against Southgate, 2 against Monroe, 1 against Desert Christian, and 1 against Foothill Tech. And Cornell comes back with a pitch low and away, and Aldretti now 3-0 the count. Has a strikeout, 3 walks, a couple stolen bases. He does have an RBI. He scored 4 times, but nobody on base here. He hit into a 4-6-3 double play yesterday, and he takes high, ball 4, and Nitros have a runner aboard. Third walk offered up by Cornell. I believe that's his 7th walk offered up on the season. Indeed it is. He has 10 strikeouts on the year. He has 4 walks in the game. No, that's his 3rd walk. He has 3 walks in the game to go along with 2 strikeouts. Aldretti takes his lead from first, and the pitch by Jenks is a chopper to third, taken there by Boyce. He goes to second for 1, on to first, not in time, but they do get the force out. And we've got 2 away. So Aldretti retired at second on the fielder's choice. Jenks is aboard. 6-4 on the putout. 2 away, and that brings up Joel Leone. He walked and was thrown out at the plate. I guess on what was going to be a double steal situation. Jenks with his lead away from first. Here's the pitch by Cornell. Catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 the count. So Leone with a chance to maybe try to help his cause here as he's up on the mound. Could use a base hit. Pitch low and inside. He had a 3 strikeout game against Desert Christian. 2 hits against Arleta, 1 against Monroe, and 1 yesterday against Foothill Tech. Swinging. Sends a fly ball towards shallow left center, right center field. The center fielder comes in. Blythe is there to make the catch. And that will do it for the Nitros in the 3rd inning. No runs, no hits, a walk, no errors, and a man left on. We go to the 4th, 10-1 Cowboys. We're back after this.
Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd, but now you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, if you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Us peppers are an interesting breed, an original taste is what we need. Ask any pepper and he'll say, only Dr. Pepper tastes that way. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Come on! Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. All right. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Be a pepper, drink.
So we head to the top of the 4th inning. 10-1. Cowboys dominating this game. And again, Nitros have lost 2 games coming into this one, and it's always been 1 inning. In this game, it was the 2nd inning when the Cowboys sent 11 men to the plate, picking up 7 runs with the help of a couple Nitro errors. Look back to Southgate. It was the 1st inning in which Southgate sent 11 men to the plate, picking up 4 runs, and they got a 5th inning in which they sent 8 men to the plate, picking up 3 more for their victory. And then against Arleta, it was the 3rd inning when they sent 15 men to the plate as the first pitch is over from Leone for a strike. So 1 inning a game has always doomed the Nitros so far this year in their losses, and looks like it's going to be the 2nd inning here in this one. Boyce takes the next pitch for a ball, and the count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 4th inning. Boyce has a sacrifice fly in the first, drove in a run. He walked and scored in the second. Swings at the next pitch, comes up empty. He's down in the count, 1-2. So Boyce, Cornell, and Garcia, 5, 6, and 7 in the Cowboy lineup. And the pitch, check swing in the dirt, no swing. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the Nitros will be off until next Wednesday. They go to South Pasadena, 3:15 start time. And then the following week, I believe, is spring break, and that's a doozy. They got like 4 games in 5 days. So their pitching staff will be tested as the next pitch is taken for a ball. And the count runs full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Boyce. Leading things off with the Cowboys here in the 4th inning, and he draws the walk. Third free pass offered up by the Nitros pitching staff. There's also a hit batter, so I guess technically 4 free passes, 3 walks, and a hit batter if you want to be technical about it. So Boyce with his lead at first. Cornell at the plate. And the pitch outside, ball 1. Cornell reached on a fielder's choice. He did drive in a run. And then reached on an error and scored in the 2nd inning. Throw to first, not in time. Diving back to the bag is Boyce. Burke's been doing a good job over there at first base. Tall, lanky guy can stretch across the diamond when the throws come from the other middle infielders in the corner. There's a ground ball towards Jenks, and he tries to backhand it. It's off of him and goes into shallow left field. You've got the runner on his way to third as Boyce slides head first into third. Stopping at first is Cornell. And the Nitros commit another error. E6 on the play, and there's runners at the corners for the Cowboys. Third error of the contest for Glendale. That brings up the designated hitter, Jacob Garcia. He's 0 for 2, flew out to center field to end the 1st inning. Who's this, number 4? Or 44. So there's a shot to Burke at first. He knocks it down, collects himself. I don't know, something's amiss on the scorecard. So the run came across. That was Cornell, the pitcher. Now you've got a 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Aiden Litz. There's a ground ball to David at second. He goes to first to get the out. And we've got 2 down with a runner moving to third. That's Garcia. Remember what Boyce did to end what the Cowboys did to end their last inning? I guess it doesn't matter. No, that was earlier in the inning. Anyways, we've got the leadoff hitter Harrison at the plate. Takes the next pitch low, so we got 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So Cornell walked and scored. Garcia reached on an error. Young grounds out to first, and Litz grounds out to second. So we got 2 away. Breaking ball taken high, and the count goes to 2 balls and a strike. So Boyce made the last out, I guess, last inning. Don't remember what he does, but who cares? Run comes across, makes it 11-2. Swinging this ground ball towards second. David over there bobbles it, picks it up, throws, and not in time, and the error is going to cost them a run. I believe that's his first error of the ball game. And the errors continue to mount. 2 more runs across, and it makes it 12-1. And we're in the 4th inning, so it looks like we might be on our way to a 5-inning game with the 10-run rule. Nitros, again, not coming to play today. Not sure what's going on with them. Blythe sends a fly ball in the left field for a base hit. Lackadaisical play by Aldretti in left field is going to allow the runner to go from first to third. Throw the first, not in time, as they tried to get Blythe, who made a big turn at first. So Aldretti, with a lackadaisical play, trying to get the ball in from left field, allows Harrison to go from first to third. Blythe with a base hit, runners at the corners. Got 10 hits, right? Yep. And that brings up C.J. Dowell. 2 for 3, 2 singles, and a run scored. Leon working from the stretch, runners at the corners. Here's the pitch, taken high. 1-0 the count to Dowell. Arriaga on deck. Blythe taking his lead away from first. You've got Harrison down the line at third. The next pitch drops in from Leon for a strike. And the count evens at a ball and a strike to Dowell. Doesn't look like the Cowboys are interested in stealing second base. Pitch taken high. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to count. So after that second inning, in which the Cowboys sent 11 men to the plate, scoring 7 runs, that deflated the Nitros, and they've been playing flat ever since, and there's ball 4. Second walk offered up by Leon. 4 walks given by the Nitros pitching staff. You've got the bases loaded. Harrison at third, Blythe at second, Dowell at first. 2 runs across in the inning. And that brings up Arriaga, the cleanup hitter. Takes a pitch over for a strike. He's the 8th batter to come to the plate here this inning. You've got Harrison at third, Blythe at second, Dowell at first. Joel now working from the windup with the bases loaded and 2 outs here in the 4th inning. 2 runs across. The next pitch is taken low. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Nitros had the 2-2 tie yesterday in 8 innings. Reeling here in this one. There's a fly ball towards left field. Aldretti racing toward the gap, and now the center fielder, Adrian Cole, will come in and make the catch, and the inning comes to a close. F8 on the putout. The Cowboys sent 8 men to the plate. They pick up 2 runs. They do that on a hit. There were a couple Nitro errors, and the bases left loaded. At the end of 3.5, we head to the bottom of the 4th, 12-1 Cowboys. We are back after this.
Arroyo Vista Inn is a historic bed and breakfast centrally located in the hills of South Pasadena, just 15 minutes from downtown L.A. They offer 9 unique rooms with beautiful views, cozy beds, and modern amenities. Enjoy impeccable service, daily breakfast, and afternoon refreshments. All rates include breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and tax. Check them out on the web at arroyovistainn.com or call them at 323-478-7300. Are you in the market for real estate services? Then you need Michelle Downing. Michelle combines years of experience and knowledge to get the job done right. Michelle Downing is a founding partner of Partners Trust Real Estate in Pasadena. Whether buying or selling, you need Michelle Downing. She will help you find the residence that is perfect for you. Call Michelle at 626-696-4848. Check her out on the web at thepartnerstrust.com.
Speed Pro Imaging specializes in larger-than-life graphics and can provide you with the highest quality graphic design and print. Services include banners, signs, posters, window displays, vehicle wraps, and a whole lot more. Their mission is to exceed your expectations. Speed Pro Imaging is located at 6106 San Fernando Road in Glendale, or you can check them out on the web at speedprolanorth.com. Speed Pro Imaging is a proud supporter of Nitros Athletics.
So we're back here heading to the bottom of the fourth inning. And you got the plate umpire, went out to talk to the base umpire, who went to talk to Coach Chan, and now Coach Chan going over to talk to the Canyon coach. Not sure what's going on. Wong, Koberick, and Burke, 5, 6, and 7 in this Nitro lineup. Due up, Cornell out for his fourth inning of work, cruising right along. He's gone 3, striking out 2, walking 3, allowing a run on 2 hits. The Nitros have committed 4 errors. Fastball outside to Wong. He has an RBI single. That was in the first inning. So he's 1 for 1. Ball 1 to open the fourth inning. Cornell into his windup is ready and deals, and the next pitch swinging. There's a line drive caught by the second baseman as he goes leaping into the air, robbing Wong away from a base hit. So 1 down. That brings up Koberick. He's 1 for 1. He doubled his first time up and was left at third. Seems to be a trending theme for the Nitros, leaving base runners on. He swings at the pitch and sends it towards left field and deep. We head to the fifth inning. 12-1 is the score. Cowboys trailing. Leon out for his third complete inning of work. And the first pitch in the dirt, ball 1. So for the Cowboys, you've got Boyce, Cornell, and Garcia. 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup. Boyce 0 for 1 with a walk, a sacrifice fly, and an RBI. Takes low, ball 2. So the Nitros will be at South Pasadena next Wednesday. We'll have the game for you here. Also live streaming our on Facebook.com. There's a fly ball in the right field. That's going to dunk in for a base hit in front of Nord. So Boyce with a leadoff single here in the fifth inning. 11th hit of the ball game for the Cowboys. By saying we got Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio.com live streaming the game. You can also go to YouTube and to that Facebook page and watch past games. Like if you want to watch the Monroe come from behind, 5-4 win, you could do that. First pitch low and away to Cornell, ball 1. Or if you're a sadist and want to watch the loss to Southgate, you could do that too. Desert Christian game isn't there because of the rain. We weren't able to do anything. Pitch gets away from the catcher as it's in the dirt. That will allow the runner to advance to second on the wild pitch. So an RBI opportunity now for Cornell. He walked and scored his last time up, and then back in that second inning, he reached on an error and scored. In the first, he grounded out to second, which drove in a run. And Leon offers up ball 3 to Cornell. Boyce taking his lead away from second. Leon working from the stretch, checks the runner, now delivers to the plate. Ball 4, that deflects off the catcher's glove, but not far enough for the runner to advance. And you've got runners on at first and second via a single and a walk. Fifth walk offered up by the Nitros pitching staff, third by Leon. And that brings to the plate Jacob Garcia. Garcia on the day 0 for 3. Flew out to center field, reached on an error and scored in the second, then reached on an error and scored in the fourth. Runners with their leads, infield playing back behind the runners, and the pitch well outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Garcia. On deck, we've got Tyler DeYoung. Here's the next pitch. Fastball swinging. There's ground ball to third taken by Doe. He's going to step on third for 1. Throws to first, not in time as the ball gets away from Burke, but the runners will hold. And it could have been a Sun situation as the Suns begin to set off to our left. Looks like Burke is looking right into the sun when the throw comes from third base. So Boyce retired on the fielder's choice. Cornell goes to second. Garcia reaches on the fielder's choice. So one out, runners at first and second, and that brings up number 6, a pinch hitter. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Shane Halstead now batting, and he'll take over behind the plate for DeYoung, a senior, 5'10", 170 pounds. Next pitch taken high, ball 2, 2-0 the count. Halstead hitting 167 on the season. He's 1 for 6, 2 runs scored. His hit was a single as he takes ball 3. And so Halstead comes off the bench and draws a 4-pitch walk. And Leon could be tiring here. And so now we've got number 2, Jared Heacock, going to take over at second base for Litz. And the pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 the count to Heacock. He has 1 at bat on the season. This is his second. The pitch in the dirt kicks away from Wong, and with the bases loaded, everybody will hold as the runner from third. Not going to chance it. That's Cornell down the line at third. Garcia at second, and Halstead at first. So with these moves, the Cowboys pretty confident that they're going to hold on and get the victory. Pitch in there for a strike, so a ball and 2 strikes to count to Heacock. I don't know. You put a strike up, so I was just following your lead. It's probably a ball. Doesn't matter. There's a fly ball towards right field. Nord going over. He's there to make the catch. The runner tagging from third is going to score. Garcia goes from second to third. And another run across, and that makes it 13-1. So Cornell scores from third. Garcia goes to third. Halstead has to hold at first. And for Heacock, he picks up an RBI with a sac fly. And that brings to the plate Harrison, the leadoff hitter, and he's going to send it into right center field. That's going to score Garcia. Rounding third and coming home is Halstead. 2 runs across on the double by Harrison, and that makes it 15-1 Cowboys. Three runs across in the inning. And for Leon now, he's given up 5 runs, of which 4 of them are earned. And there's a line drive base hit up the middle by Blythe. Stopping at third on the play is Harrison. And you've got runners at the corners. So 15 runs on 13 hits for the Cowboys. Runners at the corners for C.J. Dowell. Dowell 2 for 3, 2 singles, a walk, and a run scored. Here's the pitch. Runs inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Dowell. Joel trying to finish out the inning and end it. Here's the next pitch. Swinging, there's a ground ball towards second base. Davin sliding on the outfield grass, can't come up with it, and it's going to be a base hit as another run comes across in Harrison. Going to second is Blythe. Dowell with a base hit and an RBI, and that makes it 16-1. Runners at first and second. The pitch over for a strike to Arriaga. He's 1 for 3 with a single, a walk, 2 RBI, and a run scored. Nitros need to get one more out. Pitch in the dirt. (16-1) is the score here in the top of the 5th inning. Cowboys on top. Here's the next pitch. Taken high and outside. 2-1. 3 runs in the first, 7 in the second, 2 in the fourth, and 4 so far here in the 5th inning for the Cowboys. Nitros got their lone run back in the 1st inning. Pitch outside. The count goes to 3 balls and a strike to Arriaga. He is the 9th batter to come to the plate here this inning. You do have 2 outs. 3-1 pitch is a line drive base hit back up the middle into center field. Blythe is going to stop at third as Cole gets it back in from center field. Dowell to second. Arriaga with a base hit to first. That's 15 hits. And so now Harold Boyce, who led things off with a base hit and was forced out at third, will come up, but I think we might have a pitching change as Leon is going to be done. So Leon goes 3 innings. He strikes out 1, walked 4, gave up 7 hits. Was that 16 runs up there? Yeah, that's what I got. Okay. 6 runs, 5 of them earned, and he did hit a batter. And that will give way to Nate Burke. So we got a pitching change. We'll come back after this. 16-1 Cowboys, if you're still listening.
Ladies, are you looking to rearrange your room? Don't leave it in the hands of your man. Let Interiors by Jada provide you with a design concept that will make your room feel comfortable and be beautifully functional. Interiors by Jada is dedicated to giving you a perfectly designed space any place in your home. Whether it be the living room, kitchen, bedroom, or bath, their focus is to make each space a place of beauty while creating functionality and use. Put your room in the hands of the professionals. Contact Interiors by Jada at 818-481-8992 or check them out on the web at www.interiorsbyjada.com. Tequila's Restaurant in Burbank offers the best authentic Mexican food at great prices, including lunch Monday through Thursday for only $5.99 and dinner buffets for only $7.99. Enjoy a great all-you-can-eat brunch on both Saturdays and Sundays. Go to their website, www.tequilasrestaurant.com, for the latest specials and download coupons for even greater savings. Tequila's Restaurant is located at 4310 West Magnolia Boulevard in Burbank on the corner of Pass Avenue. Call them 818-845-7217. Flowers Talk in Burbank is a nice family-run flower shop with the best prices in town. At Flowers Talk, you will find a wide selection of floral arrangements, or you can select the flowers of your choice in their do-it-yourself section. Stop by Flowers Talk in Burbank and let their expert staff help you create the best flower arrangement. If they don't have it, they will get it for you. Mention Burbank or Burroughs High School and receive 10% off your entire order. Flowers Talk, located at 2460 West Victory Boulevard in Burbank, or on the web at www.flowerstalkburbank.com.
So Nate Burke called in to get a final out here in the 5th inning. And he will face Harold Boyce, who led off the inning with a base hit and then was forced out at third base. And the pitch in there for a strike. Burke pitched Saturday in that 19-2 victory. Got the win. Now he'll look to get one out here and end the misery. Here's the next pitch. Swinging, there's a fly ball towards center field. Cole out there is there to make the catch. And 2 pitches, and the inning comes to a close. So it was 4 runs? And they do that on 5 hits. And they leave the bases loaded? but not that it matters. 16 runs is going to be more than enough to win this thing. Hey, we're back with the bottom of the fifth. Due up for the Nitros, you'll have Nord, Edom, and Aldretti, 9, 1, and 2. Stay tuned. The Miracle Comeback coming up next.
Jody Maroney's Sausage Kingdom in Glendale offers their world-famous gourmet of sausage sandwiches, grilled and served on their fresh-baked onion roll. Choose from a variety of delicious sandwiches off their menu, including the hot Italian, bratwurst, Polish, and chicken apple, or perhaps one of Jody Maroney's hot dogs, such as the giant Kobe beef, the Coney Island, or their Chicago style. Jody Maroney's located in the Americana on Brand Boulevard. You can also check them out on the web at jodymaroney.com. That's Jody Maroney's Sausage Kingdom, home of the hot dog. Rocket Fizz offers a wide variety of specialty, retro, and imported sodas, candy, and novelty gifts. Zots, Pop Rocks, Bazooka Bubblegum, and a whole lot more. Make a special soda gift basket for your favorite Nitro. Beat those back-to-school blues with your favorite candy. Rocket Fizz, located at 138 North Brand Boulevard, is independently owned and operated. Check them out on the web at www.facebook.com/Glendale Rocket Fizz. Rocket Fizz, come be a kid in our store.
So we head to the bottom of the fifth inning, 16-1. Cowboys on top, and due up for the Nitros, Ian Nord, David Edom, and Ethan Aldretti. Nord 0 for 1, lined out to shortstop his first time up. That was his first at-bat of the season. Cornell out for his fifth inning of work. He's only struck out 2. He's walked 4, allowed an earned run on 2 hits. The only 2 people to get a hit so far is Wong. Thank you. Is Wong and Kovarik. We said 7 for 26. Well, 7 for 26. 26 was the... No, the 26 was the designated hitter. That don't matter. Game's over. Just matters for Ian to get a base hit. Lays the bunt down third base side. It's going to be close. The third baseman Boyce is charging, bare hands it, and a no throw as Nord gets a base hit. A bunt single. He saw the third baseman playing back. He laid down the bunt. So runner at first, and that brings up the leadoff hitter, David Edom. He's 0 for 2, flew out to right field and popped up to the first baseman. So Cornell looking to close it out, go the distance, get his second win of the season. He's got a big cushion. Nord with his lead from first being held on there by Arriaga. David at the plate. Here's the pitch from Cornell. Fastball taken high, ball 1. 1-0 the count. So there are some defensive changes out there, but frankly, I just don't care. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Cornell. Fastball swung on and fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Took a big cut at it, got a piece of it. So Nord at first, he's now 1 for 2 on the season, batting .500. Short lead at first there. First time on the base paths as a varsity ball player. Cornell, the right-handed pitcher, is ready. And the offering, high and outside, ball 2. 2-1. So even though it's late in the game and it's pretty much over, you've got to be patient at the plate and look for a pitch to drive. And if there isn't one, the guy's going to give you a free pass. Might as well take it. Here's the 2-1. Fastball swinging. There's a ground ball to short. Could be 2. Dowell the second for 1. Over to first. Not in time as it gets away from the first baseman, Arriaga. And so a fielder's choice retires Nord at second, and Edom is aboard. So that is a 6-4 fielder's choice. And that brings up Aldretti. He's 0 for 1, strikeout and a walk. Edom with his lead away from first. There he goes. And the pitch, high. Throw down to second. Not in time. And David with his 11th stolen base of the season. So ball 1 the count to Aldretti. So now an RBI opportunity, too, for Aldretti with a runner at second. get a base hit, drive home a run. Here's the pitch, taken high. Ball 2, 2-0 the count. Aldretti on the season. He has an RBI against Desert Christian, so he can pick up his second here with a base knock. Pitch in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Plenty of pop on the fastball from Cornell, so no appearance of him tiring out here. There's 1 out in the inning. Jenks on deck. Cornell working from the stretch. There goes the runner to third. The pitch, low, ball 4. The throw down to third, not in time, and another stolen base for David. So 12 stolen bases on the season now. And so now, Aldretti, several ways he can drive in a run. Swinging, there's a little pop-up back of second base. The second baseman, Litz, is there to make the catch. David bluffs from third, but he will hold, and there's 2 away. So 2 down, and Darian Jenks at the plate. He walked and scored in the first for the Nitros lone run, and then he hit into a 6-4 fielder's choice. Was stranded at first in the third. Jenks swinging, a little chopper at the plate, foul, strike 1. 0-1 the count. Jenks wearing number 16. He had 4 RBI on Saturday against Desert Christian, picked up 1 against Southgate, so he has 5. Here's a chance to drive in his 6th here with a runner at third. Swinging, fouls it off toward the track meet. It's got to be distracting if you're the shot put and you're going through your motion to get ready to put the shot and someone's yelling heads up as the ball's racing your way. Or maybe you're so much in the zone that you're not even paying attention and you're just concentrating on your shot put. The shot put is right behind us. That's why I mentioned it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging, there's a fly ball towards center field. Blythe going back. He's there. This should end it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the final score, 16-1. So was it 16 runs on 15 hits? No errors for the Cowboys. 1 run, 3 hits, 4 errors for the Nitros. Let's go ahead and take a look at the totals. David Edom went 0 for 3 with a fielder's choice, but he has 2 stolen bases. Aldretti went 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a walk. Darian Jenks went 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Leone went 0 for 1 with a walk. Wong went 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Kovaric 1 for 2 with a double. Burke went 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Doe went 0 for 2. And Nord went 1 for 2 with a bunt single. In that inning, it was no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Your winning pitcher was Cornell. He went 5 innings, striking out 2, walking 4, allowing a run on 3 hits. Well, I guess the game's not over. Huh, who knew? I guess we're going to the 6th inning. What do I know? I'm wrapping this thing up, and they're out there playing. Game's not over, you know. It's not over. I don't know. I was wrapping things up, and they're still playing. Huh, what do I know? I don't know. I guess not. We're in the 6th inning. Ow. That sucks. So we go to the 6th inning. Burke out there for his first full inning of work. And he will face Cornell, Garcia, and Halstead. And the pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Next pitch taken high. 1 ball, 1 strike the count to Cornell. We're in the 6th inning. I thought the game would be over due to the mercy rule. You know, because it's a 15-run lead for the Cowboys. Curveball swinging. There's a ground ball that gets into right field for a base hit. And Cornell is aboard. Sixteenth hit. I have to figure out what the thinking is behind this. This makes no sense. So that brings up another batter. Number 27. Pitch is in there for a strike. So a pinch hitter for Garcia. Conrad Meza. And the pitch in there for strike 2 to Meza. So he's down in the count now, 0-2. Running number 27. He's actually hitting .500 on the season. He's 4 for 8. The run scored and an RBI. He has a triple. Does Meza. Pitch missing outside with a breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Burke up on the mound. Runner with his lead from first. Here's the pitch to the plate. Swung on and missed, and he strikes out. Why are you throwing to first? There's a runner on first. So Meza strikes out. First strikeout for Burke. Second strikeout of the game. You've got Adrian Aguayo at first base. And that brings up Shane Halstead. Halstead walked and scored in the 5th inning in his first plate appearance. Takes a pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Here's the next pitch on the way. Swinging, there's a one-hopper off of Burke. That's going to go into the outfield as Davin was racing towards second base as if to make the play, and then the ball was redirected off of Burke. Goes into shallow right field. And it goes as a base hit, yep. Cornell stops at second. Halstead with a single. Second hit offered up by Burke. 17 hits in the ball game. And 16-1 is the score in the 6th inning. Cowboys on top. Pitch is a fastball outside. You've got one away. Runners at first and second. Cornell on at second with a single. Halstead over at first. That brings up, I believe, Jared Heacock. Number 2, the second baseman. Swinging, chops it foul, third base side. And the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike to Heacock. He came in to replace Aiden Litz at second base. Heacock had a sacrifice fly in his first at-bat, driving in a run. One ball, 1 strike to count. Maybe I should move over and cover the shot put. Curveball gets away from the catcher to the backstop. Nobody's moving. Again, this is another reason why you question why you're still playing, because if you're not even doing anything, why are you still here? Nope. Makes no sense. And all you're going to do, what, is run up the score? To find out what the reasoning behind this is. Because on Saturday, we ended, it was 19-2, and we ended after 5 innings as the pitch is in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. You've got one away. Double play ends it. If Burke can get a ground ball here. Pitch missing outside, ball 3. At least the sun's still up, so the umpire can see the ball coming in, unlike last night when the umpire said that he couldn't see the pitches coming in the 8th inning, so he was just calling whatever he felt like. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Burke working from the stretch, deals, and the pitch swung on, fouled off first base side. So the count's full, 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Runners at first and second. Cornell at second. Halstead at first. Mesa struck out for the only out of the inning so far. And there's ball 4 outside. First walk offered up by Burke. 7th walk offered up by the Nitros pitching staff. And you've got the bases loaded. Cornell to third. Halstead to second. Heacock to first. And that brings up the leadoff hitter, Harrison. Harrison at the plate. Pitch blown away. Ball 1. He doubled. Was hit by a pitch. Doubled again. Reached on an error. Flew out to right field. So he has 2 doubles, 2 RBI, and 2 runs scored. Does that make it a triple double? Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way from Burke. Swinging, chopped foul at the plate. Ball heads over toward the third base dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. This is his 6th plate appearance in this ball game. Here's the 1-1. Curveball floats over for strike 2. Burke ahead in the count now. A ball and 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter. Bases loaded here in the top of the 6th inning. Here's the 1-2. Pulled foul. So the Nitros, they will go to South Pasadena on Wednesday. Take on the Tigers. And that's their only game next week. And then Saturday, the 17th, they got at Northview. There's a chopper to Doe at third. He's going to take it to the bag himself. A run's going to come across in Cornell. We've got 2 away. So Cornell scores for the 4th time. Halstead forced out at third. Heacock goes to second. And Harrison aboard on the fielder's choice. So with 2 away, that brings up Noah Blythe. He's 4 for 5, 3 singles and a double. 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. And the first pitch in there for a strike to Blythe. 0-1 the count. So you got South Pasadena, they got at Northview. Come back, play South Pasadena. Play San Dimas. And then you got a night game at Paramount. Last year, Paramount got rained out. There's a chopper to Doe at third. He'll take it, go to the bag, and that will end the inning. So in the inning, you pick up a run. You do that on 2 hits. And I guess they leave a man on. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 17-1 is the score. Cowboys on top. We're back after this.
You're a whole new generation. You're dancing through the day. You're grabbing for the magic on the run. You're a whole new generation. You're loving what you do. I put a Pepsi in the motion, but that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. Girls are down and taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. You're a whole new generation. You're a whole new generation. You're a whole new generation. You're a whole new generation.
Sometimes I dream that heals me. Got to see that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move.
I move.
I dream I groove. Like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
I wanna be like mine.
Like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
Be like Mike.
Oh,
Be like Mike.
Yeah, I try. Just need to fly.
Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move.
Dream I groove. Like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
I wanna be like mine.
Like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
So Mason West will take the mound now for the Cowboys. Looks like this is going to be his first appearance on the mound. Doesn't have any pitching stats in the books. And Adrian Aguayo will now bat for the Nitros. Left-handed hitter. Told you they had a lot of left-handed hitters. Prince wearing number 23. Swinging and a miss. Strike one on the first pitch. Taking over for Leon, who went 0 for 1 with a walk. Could this be his first plate appearance? I thought he appeared in another game. Swinging, sends a high fly ball to right field. The right fielder fading over is there to make the catch. And we've got one down. And that will bring up Ryan Kataoka. So Kataoka will bat in place of Wong, who went 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Takes a pitch low, ball one. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. He went 0 for 2 in the Monroe game, only game in which he has gotten to the plate with the bat in the hand. Swinging, fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hey, don't forget daylight savings time. You spring ahead Sunday at 2 a.m. So next week, when the games start, we'll have more light toward the end of these games. Sun won't be setting as early like it is now. Swinging, there's a ground ball to the right side. The second baseman with range, Heacock, fields it in the shallow right field grass, throws to first, and we've got 2 up, 2 down. And this will bring up Adrian Cole. Adrian Cole did bat in the first game of the season. He went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. So he's standing at the plate, DeMarini in hand. The lefty West up on the mound, and he bounces it a la cricket style to the plate. There's no wicket to hit. 1-0 the count. 17-1. Cowboys on top. 17 runs, 17 hits, no errors. For the Nitros, a run, 3 hits, 4 errors. Here's the 1-0. Pitch taken high, ball 2. 2-0 the count. West, a left-handed pitcher, up on the rubber, is ready and deals, and that's ball 3. 3-0. So Cole now with an chance to get on base, an opportunity to get on for the first time here in the 2018 campaign. Takes a pitch for a strike, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to count, 2 outs. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. 17-1 is the score. Cowboys on top. Only inning they haven't scored was the 3rd. There's ball 4, and Cole's aboard with the walk. 5th walk offered up by the Cowboys. First by West. Cornell had 4. That brings up Nate Burke. Burke 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. So Cole taking his lead away from first, being held on over there by Arriaga. West from the stretch. There goes Cole. The pitch taken for a strike. The throw down to second, not in time. Cole in, standing up. And he's got a stolen base. So now an RBI opportunity for Burke. He has 1 on the season. Could pick up number 2 right here. Cole away from second. The pitch to the plate. Swung on and missed. And now Burke down in the count. 0-2. West checks the runner at second. Now he's ready. There goes the runner. The pitch outside. The throw down to third. Not in time. And Cole nearly breaks an ankle sliding into third. He's got his second stolen base. Pitch was taken for ball 1, so 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Burke struck out in the second and then walked in the fourth. He's got Cole down the line at third. West looking to get out of it here without giving up a run. The pitch swinging. Fouled off first base side. That goes back out of play. So Burke alive, battling up there at the plate, trying to cash in another run. Nitros don't leave a runner at third again. Yesterday, in that 2-2 tie, they left 3 men on at third. And that's fouled off first base side. So Burke battling up there at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs here in the 6th inning. 17-1 is the score. Cowboys with the lead. West working from the stretch is ready and deals. The pitch swinging. There's a fly ball towards center field. Blythe going back. He's there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. For the Nitros, no runs, no hits, no errors. There was a walk and a man left at third. I guess we're going 7. And so we'll come back with the 7th. 17-1 is the score.
And a smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile. A Coke and a smile. Light up the beat. Turn on the sun. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile.
I drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd, but now you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, if you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Us peppers are an interesting breed. An original taste is what we need. Ask any pepper and he'll say, only Dr. Pepper tastes that way.
So we go to the 7th inning. 17-1 is the score. Cowboys on top. Burke out for another inning of work. And Dowell at the plate. Swings and fouls it back. Strike 1. Dowell is 3 for 4 with 3 singles, a walk, an RBI, and a run scored. Pitch fouled off, strike one. Burke into the windup. Does his rock and delivers, and the breaking ball over for strike two. So a nice curveball floats across. And Dowell down in the count now, 0-2. Dowell, Arriaga, and Boyce, 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup, the heart of the Cowboy lineup. 17 runs on 17 hits for the Cowboys. Strike three called, and down he goes. So Dowell strikes out, and that's going to sting for a guy that had a good game. So one away. Second strikeout for Burke, and that will bring up Arriaga. 2 for 4, takes a pitch for a strike. He has 2 singles, a walk, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Burke, here's the strike one pitch on the way. Catches the corner for strike 2, and Arriaga down in the count now, 0-2. Here with Boyce on deck. Let's see if Burke can take Arriaga here. Quick work. Nope. Curveball bouncing in the dirt. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. So Burke, an inning and 2/3 of work so far. 2 strikeouts, a walk, and 2 hits given up. And a run. There's a bouncing ball towards Doe at third. He has it. Runs halfway across the diamond. Throws to first into the dirt. Aguayo can't pick it up, and it's a error for the Nitros. So the 5th error of the ball game puts Arriaga aboard. And now Harold Boyce is up. Flew out to center field his last time up. Swinging, there's a ground ball towards Jenks at second. Goes to first, not in time. And we've got Jesus Vasquez out at second base. And I guess they did give him the out at second. Well, looked like it was not in time, but they get the fielder's choice. So Boyce aboard on the fielder's choice. What is that? 6-4. So we got 2 down. Jesus Vasquez. And the pitch to West. Is in there for a strike. So 0-1 to count to West, making his first plate appearance. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to West. Cornell on the day went 1 for 3 with a single, 2 walks, 4 runs scored, and an RBI. So it's a big day for the Cowboys. Burke with a long look into the catcher. Now he's ready and deals. The pitch swinging, the one hopper back to Burke. He'll take it over towards first. Underhand toss to Aguayo, and the inning comes to a close. So 1-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits. There was an error and a man left. We head to the bottom of the 7th, 17-1. Cowboys on top. We're back after this.
Vista Inn is a historic bed and breakfast centrally located in the hills of South Pasadena, just 15 minutes from downtown L.A. They offer 9 unique rooms with beautiful views, cozy beds, and modern amenities. Enjoy impeccable service, daily breakfasts, and afternoon refreshments. All rates include breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and tax. Check them out on the web at ArroyoVistaInn.com or call them at 323-478-7300.
Are you in the market for real estate services? Then you need Michelle Downing. Michelle combines years of experience and knowledge to get the job done right. Michelle Downing is a founding partner of Partners Trust Real Estate in Pasadena. Whether buying or selling, you need Michelle Downing. She will help you find the residence that is perfect for you. Call Michelle at 696-4848. Check her out on the web at thepartnerstrust.com.
Speed Pro Imaging specializes in larger-than-life graphics and can provide you with the highest quality graphic design and print. Services include banners, signs, posters, window displays, vehicle wraps, and a whole lot more. Their mission is to exceed your expectations. Speed Pro Imaging is located at 6106 San Fernando Road in Glendale, or you can check them out on the web at speedprolanorth.com. Speed Pro Imaging is a proud supporter of Nitros Athletics.
So, bottom of the seventh inning. You've got Doe, Nord, and Vasquez due up for the Nitros, 8, 9, and 1. Doe 0 for 2. Playing third base. Looking for his first hit of the ball game. Came into the contest hitting a $125. Now he's hitting 100 as he's 1 for 10 on the season. His lone hit, a single. Swings at the first pitch, pops it up, foul territory, first base side. That goes back out of play. Strike one, the count to Doe. So the Nitro is going to drop to 2, 3, and 1 on the season. In the first 6 games, picking up a couple wins is pretty good. The Nitros last year started out 0-7 before they got their first victory over Golden Valley Merced, 5-3. Then they tied Flint Ridge Prep. They beat Burroughs, I guess 9-3 was the score in 8 innings. No, they lost to Burroughs there. Getting excited there, beating Burroughs. Pops it up on the infield. The shortstop calling for it, makes the catch, and Doe is retired. So Doe goes 0 for 3. That brings up Ian Nord, 1 for 2 with a single. He got a bunt single his last time up. Third baseman in on the grass, not going to fall for it this time, as Boyce was playing back behind the bag when Nord was up his last at-bat, and he bunted it down nicely like the third base line. Pitch taken high, ball 1 the count. Here's the next offering. Taken high, ball 2. 2-0 the count. West working from the stretch. Delivers ball 3. He's out for his second inning of work. He's offered up a walk, and that's it. In danger of offering up another walk here if it doesn't come with a strike. And there's ball 4, and Nord's aboard for the second time. That brings up Jesus Vasquez, his first plate appearance of the season. Comes with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 17-1 is the score. Nord taking his lead away from first. Here's the pitch. There goes Nord, swinging. There's a fly ball towards shallow right center field. The center fielder makes the catch. Blythe going to throw to first in time for the double play, and that will end the ball game. So F8-3 double play ends the game, and the final score is 17-1. Cowboys get the victory, improved to 3-2. The Nitros suffer the loss. They drop to 2-3-1. Your losing pitcher is Trent Lucerian. He goes to 1-1 on the season. Next broadcast coming your way hopefully on Wednesday at South Pasadena. I believe it's like a 3:15, 3:30 start time. Don't forget daylight savings on Saturday. Actually Sunday morning, I guess you can say. So Cowboys get the win 17-1, and we will see you Wednesday here on EdomRocksRadio.com.